Bengals are trading for Joe Flacco. Cincinnati gives up a 5th-round pick and gets a 6th-rounder and the quarterback from the Browns. Flacco is Cincinnati's quarterback until Joe Burrow can return from his turf toe injury. I'll be completely honest here. When this happened, we had some interesting reactions texting each other. Dan, what do you think of this move? We'll start with you.
Why? Why, if you're the Bengals, with that offensive line, this offensive line has been bad for years. It still is bad. It's been mitigated by Joe Burrow. Joe Flacco is not going to be the person to overshadow that. And then the other thought was, do they in Cincinnati think that Joe's coming back? Like, is this the move that signifies, no, they have belief that Joe is going to come back maybe mid to late November, and they're just trying to keep themselves in the race. So when he comes back, if they can get on that final 4 or 5 game run and get into the playoffs. But this one's odd to me.
Even if that is the goal, this isn't the right quarterback to get there. No, I understand that there's a dearth of options, but to your point, Joe Flacco was terrible under pressure. In fact, dead last in the NFL in QBR under pressure. QBR of 3. The Bengals' offensive line is even worse than Cleveland's, and they don't have a run game. Cleveland actually has a run game. So I understand that Jake Browning hasn't been good, but I failed to see the upgrade here. I know people are going to say, well, who else? But at least try to capture some upside, potentially. I just don't see the upside in this move.
Yeah, I agree. The perplexing thing for me was that Jake Browning has been here. Like, are you going to get better with Joe Flacco? And then you said it, and we've been talking about it, how bad this Cincinnati Bengals offensive line has been. But I contend always, any offensive line lining up in shotgun 60 times a game is probably going to look bad in 2025's NFL. Especially with Joe Flacco with an immobile quarterback. Like, this the guy you go to based on all of the problems that you've seen. I don't know if it's an understanding. I don't know if you think he can get the ball out quicker. I don't know what this move was about. But the first thing I thought about was, okay, let's bring in a statue to stand behind the offensive line that gets the quarterbacks hit and then get better.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not a younger, more athletic option. Now, maybe they did. In their defense, maybe they made some calls for a younger player that's maybe a little bit more athletic to try to mitigate it. But this move doesn't feel like it's a upgrade remotely from Jake Browning. I know Jake Browning's turned the football over, but at least he's way more mobile.
Yeah, I would have. I mean, look, man, mobility, it's better, but I would have. This should have been Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Or even Russell Wilson.
Curious.
I just don't get the Flacco part of it. Like, I don't get it.
Well, okay, from the Brown side of things.
We down on this one, y'all.
After trading Joe Flacco, we're perplexed. To the Bengals, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders are the 2 remaining quarterbacks on the Browns roster. Dylan Gabriel showed some promise even in a loss. Bailey Zappi is on Cleveland's practice squad. That's that. Let's move on.